Rabbi Yisrael Schneider, a healthy winter, a gesunde winter, and all the best things.
I've been having little Torah and little Tefillah and little base message very, very much. I think since the beginning, since Rosh Hashanah, creation of Yisrael to then it took me the Teja. Okay, Moharan, the Rebbe, Moharan Oishis Menara, he had 6 main students. That's a study, Chesed, the Nursing Gibur, Shimon Teperes, the Biru, Netzach, the Baron, Koid, the Shmuel Isaac, Yisrael. Every time the Kutman is talking about them, every concept mentioned by the Rebbe, if it's Tzedakah, if it's Mishpat, whatever it is, every concept belongs to one of his students. Okay. The question is, what specific powers, Avodah, Indian, whatever you want to call it, will shaykh teach one of these 6 Hasidim? So we know that Naftali Chesed, we know his job was to say Torah for the Neshamis. He ate his Suda Shlishis in private. He said in mumbled Torah, the only ones who heard it was not anybody alive, only the dead Yisraelites. That was his Avodah. Okay. The Nazi Gemara, his job, Shalis was to talk to the living, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. He's addresses to the dead Shalis, or by Bishmiva, or by a Hasana. Okay. Similar to Teres, we know that he burnt the Sefer Yisraf and the Sefer Donald. Yeah, we said after he dies, that Shimon has to take the key to the war, pick up all these papers, manuscripts, and burn them. So, this has to do with the concept of Hash'ara, what is left over, and the concept of entropy, what falls to pieces, eventually. We have the Rebbe's chair, we have the Rebbe's Kiddush cup, we have the Rebbe's yarmulke, we have the Rebbe's stick. When the Arab Brigade entered the old city, the Shul Shafir was holding the Rebbe's stick. One of the Arab soldiers took it away, so it was lost. So the idea is that if Shimon is in charge of the Hash'ara, what will remain? Where was the Rebbe's house? Where did the Rebbe say all these stories? Do we know? I don't think so. Does anybody know? I don't think so. It's lost. You can visit the place, you can visit the restaurant. Do we know exactly where the Rebbe's house stood? I don't know. Okay.
Rabbi Yisrael.
Yes, sir.
You could call Ravatia. He knows, he's unbelievable. He knows all these details. Maybe you should call him again. If you want to know where the Rebbe's house was. And all these details. I can't
say I have koch to deal with it. We shall see. So, okay, we're up to Rabbi Yudel, Netzach. Rabbi Yudel took pidyonis. That means he took money. He decided what each person has to give. For him to accept that person's kviffel, he has to make a pidyon. You have to give money. You do have to do taking your money. Very important. And then so, Baron was the opposite. His job was to give money, right? You have to give money to the tzaddikim nisparim, right? This is part of the story of Chassidus. There's many, many stories tell how much the Chernobyl is traveling around. They're giving money to the hidden tzaddikim. Okay. Then, Shmuel Isaac, the last one, you said, had to do with giving tikkun to Neshamis that passed away that week. We know this story was Baal Shem Tov, there was Malach, Ma'od in the second bracha, Tfilas Haliba is done more. The Yashin Kippur says, what are you thinking? There's no Bikaronis over there in the Siddur Darim. So Hashem said, the Yeshomas that passed away this week are coming to me by Mechai Mason after I put them in Tikkun. And the Yashin Kippur said, yeah, I want to see it. He gave him the Kavanah. And all the Neshamas, they came to our Yashin Kippur, but I'm painted. Okay. So this is my theory concerning the 6 powers that the Rebbe had and that he gave out to the 6 main Talmidim. I want to add a little 2 other things. The Kippur.
Rabbi Yisrael.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask you, what is your makor for these stories of the 6 main Talmidim? This is all from Kofei Or from Sichot, you heard from Levi Yitzchak?
Schneider was working this for many years. The story of coming with the color from the Neshamas is found somewhere. I can ask Rabbi Tia. I think it's written somewhere. And nothing had to do with that, we know. And the rest Schneider made up. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. It's just what I'm thinking. The whole inner of the 6 Talmidim is all in Elam, because by regular version this is only Rav Nachman, the Rebbe of Nachman. That's true to a certain extent, right? Oh, in the case you have the 2 proofs, what are the 2 proofs? They're not nothing. You have the Yisroel, the Nachman is right. You have the Hashem, the Nachman is Yom Kippur. But one of my jobs over here, I don't know if it's going to be remembered. I don't know how much Hash'ara Schneider is going to have. I was interviewed by this question about the teachings that I taught. Maybe I also had 6 Talmidim. Yeshua Meir, Shlomo Posnantel, Jonathan Posnantel, David Palm, Yitzhak Kovi. That's 4, I think.
Yeah.
Do you remember anymore? Yeshua Meir? Well,
there was a guy, Yecheskel, he went crazy a bit.
So, could be Schneider also had a 6 Talmidim, but okay, that's, I talked to this Chassid about my part in studying the Rebbe's teachings for many years in the Chol Chagai, in the Papa Shul, but I still was to be sent it out because people don't like Schneider. I don't know if posterity will ever find out about Schneider and his 6 musketeers. But okay, I hope the Shemayim, you have to try to believe what has to be remembered will be remembered, what has to be forgotten will be forgotten. So I'll call the Seder. Be kindness minus. Okay, what I want to say is that in the first Torah, the Rebbe says that the stack of the Sechel Shekol Dabor is what we call it, B'cholah. Now, in the second Torah, he talks about B'cholah, and he says it's double because it's the praising Hashem, and it's the asking Hashem. The Rambam says it's 3 things, right? The first 2 brachas is you praise Hashem. The third thing, middle brachas, you have brachas, and the last 3 brachas you pray and you make Hosea. That Hashem has helped us. Like the first 2 brachas is like what Hashem does in general. And the last 2 brachas is thanking Hashem for what he specifically for what he has done for us. But yeah, this is no. There's not 3 things, it's 2 things. Okay. Yes, the powerful business. But in the first Torah, he's saying that seeing the seichel of everything is because where's the double? It's double what? So I'm going to say no, because the simple meaning, the cause and effect, is the first level. The second level is to dig deeper and seek a deeper understanding of what's happening. You know, if a person only has a deeper understanding, but he doesn't have the common sense to tell you, well, because I stepped on this guy's foot, he pushed me away. If all I can think about is mystical meanings and pushed away, so there's a chisaron there. Like you have to be a nice. You have to have common sense. Don't be careful not to push this guy because he's violent. They get angry. You have to have common sense. You have to act right and be wise because if not, there's going to be problems. If you're too much into mysticism, the Chaim Samzer was peeling potatoes by the Rav Sitzer, and you heard how the Rav Sitzer is talking to his wife. He said, "This is mamish a sicha between kutchu bichu and shchinte." The wife doesn't realize it. but if her husband, the Rav Sitzer, is playing with her again, kutchu bichu and shchinte. Okay. That's another thing I wanted to say. And the same thing is that we know as Tzas Hashem L'olam Tamid. Tzaddik wanted to destroy Israel. He ended up being forced to convert to Islam. And he said, because Rabbanah, why did you stop me with the matter of Dikaon, Yirida? So he took off his Jewish cap and they put on a fence, whatever, a Muslim cap, and he became a Muslim. He went to Zambia, why did you stop me? So, okay. But at the end, there was the Duma, which still exists as far as I know, which was the Talmidim of Shafti Tzvi who converted to Islam because they're very gay. And they existed for hundreds of years. And eventually they didn't have the Jewish books because halacha was forgotten. So they were asking rabbis, they kept the Torah as best they could without Jewish books. Now, we know that Ataturk was a descendant of the Duma, and Tikva, which is Shafti Tzvi's birthday, was born in Tisha B'Av, and not in Yom Kippur. Tisha B'Av, at night, they would gather and put out the candles and make an orgy. And the children that were born from these activities were holy. And one of them was Ataturk. And he broke down Islam in Turkey, right? He changed the alphabet from Arabic to Latin. He knocked off the whole education system. So it couldn't be by the mullahs, it couldn't be by the religious immigrants, which is a secular pinball. He made Turkey into a secular country. So Shabbat accomplished what he wanted to accomplish, but it took up 300 years, and it allowed him to Shabbat, meanwhile, etc. That's one thing. Another thing, you know, the Henry Days had a problem. His wife he had a brother Arthur. Arthur was married, I think her name was Catherine of Aragon. And Arthur died, and Henry made newborn, but he had no children. He wanted to, the Pope should know his marriage to Catherine, so he could marry another woman. The Pope refused. Henry VIII broke away from the papacy. I think 1 in 7 of the population was killed because of this, because all the monks were Nachman to the Pope, so they were brutally murdered. Pretty horrible business. But what came of it? Zionists. Who were the first Zionists? Christians. Who were the Protestants? If England would remain Roman Catholic, there's no way that the English should think it's an idea to bring the Jews back to their country. Well, I said to her by the Pope said, I can't help you because according to our beliefs, the Jews have to remain in exile forever. But Henry VIII broke away from the Pope and he established the English Church. And basically many people in the English Church were in favor of bringing Jews back to Israel. So it had a happy ending. I mean, he killed his father and his wife at his age. He was not a pleasant person. But thanks to him, Goyish Zionis came into being. And Ada Yom Hazeh, they're helping us. Yeah? Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem,
Amen, amen. Yisroel and
Baruch Hashem,
Kol Tov, Litro.
Baruch Hashem.